Okay, so hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. Yes, I have new specs and I don't know how they're looking. Let me know in the comment section. But anyways, this is a no contact reading for the rest of the month of March 2026. I get a lot of mails to do the no contact reading and third party readings as well. I don't do third party readings. They're bullshit because you cannot specify what third party here is. A lot of things can be third party. Anyways, if this is not resonating, this is not yours. The roles can be reversed also. Don't try to fit yourself forcibly into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you. What else? For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. It's giving me a lot of glare today. What's happening? Yeah, like this. Anyways, let's see their feelings, current intentions, any action from their side, and as usual, guidance. So let's start. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now, Aries, at this present moment. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. We have the Four of Wands, the Strength card, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. More than anything, this person's ego is stopping them from coming forward towards you again and again and again. Commitment is the issue here. Commitment is the major issue here. Maybe one of you are married to somebody else and or committed to somebody else, and or one of you feels like having commitment and the other person is not ready to do that. So commitment is the real issue, plus the ego is the real issue, that this person is feeling like they should hold back this urge or desire to connect or reconnect with you. The Emperor here represents you. Strength card here represents somebody holding back. It is taking them a lot of courage and strength to hold back, but they feel like this is the right thing to do, so they are holding back. And Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck here represents there is a lot of repressed anger. There's a lot of things that they want to say to you, or maybe confront you, or they just want to say a lot of things that it is there in their heart, and it's becoming more and more, what should I say, angrier kind of energies with each passing day, as if they're angry on you, as if they're angry on themselves and this whole situation. So this is someone who feels like remaining detached, remaining cold as stone, as ice, is actually going to protect them from getting hurt, and that's why they feel like they should hold back this urge or this desire to connect with you at all. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, honey? Aries, what are their intentions for the situation between you and them? We have the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. I don't think so. This person wants to be revengeful with you. They want to like kill you or something. That's not the deal here. This person wants to wait for the time when the truth is going to come out, when some kind of deceptive energies are going to come out, and everything will start working out in their favor. So they just want to wait for the right time when some kind of secret is going to be out and everyone is going to know about that secret. This can be something that they hid from you. They are waiting for the right time to tell you something. Or if this is something that you did with them, but they are not able to prove it somehow, or they are not able to, you know, mm, they're not able to convince everyone that you are the one who did something wrong here, or something related to some kind of betrayal or deception is here, that they are waiting for. At the right time it's going to come out, and everything will start working out in their favor once that secret or that betrayal kind of energy is going to be out. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. This person definitely wants to come out of their victim mode. Right now they are in a little bit of victim mode, where they are feeling that you did something horribly wrong with them, or the universe is giving them some kind of punishment, and they just want to wait for the time when things will start working out in their favor, and when they are going to be at peace again with whatever is happening or whatever happened between you guys, and in their life also in general. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, bottom of the deck. This represents our suppressed energies that we are not very much aware of. So this person is definitely having some kind of regret and or guilt or some kind of painful energies around them that they're still struggling to let go of, but they want to wait for the time when they are going to be okay, when they are going to work out on these things and they are going to be fine. And I'm feeling cold here. Let's see if this person is going to take any kind of action towards you by the end of this month, March 2026, honey. Is there any action from this person, Aries person's side towards them by the end of March 2026? We have the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. You know, this is one of those energies where somebody can't stop thinking about this situation. Somebody can't stop thinking negative about this situation. And the more they're trying to move on and be happy in their life, the more they're trying their best, the more they're getting stuck in the situation. So they get this urge, this desire from time to time to have lots of communication with you, to have back and forth communication with you, maybe to get unblocked by you, maybe to unblock you. They get this desire. It's similar to typing a long message, about to send it to you, and then stepping back because they feel like it's not a good idea. What are you going to think about them? There is no cups energies in the situation at all. To be honest with you, I don't see this is a very deep rooted energy, deep rooted feelings, deep rooted soulmate kind of connection anymore. I don't know, maybe it was at some point of time, but right now this feels like somebody struggling with energy of letting it go and trying to let it go. So they get this energy, they get this desire, they get this, especially when they are in low mood energy or drunk or something, to connect with you, to talk to you, but they don't do it. They are refraining from doing it. There are some chances that they might end up saying hi or hello to you. It's like just simple hi, hello, or nothing else, but they might delete it afterwards. Or they might connect with you and then ghost you again. This is not a flow of communication, a flow in a connection, right? Let's see the guidance here for you guys. We have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups. If you are going to, if you are going to try to win hatred by hatred, I don't think so it's going to give you happiness. The meaning of this guidance is if someone is treating you like shit, and if you are going to treat them like shit in return, then it's not actually going to help you heal. You guys have to let them go with love and compassion. Try to understand why the other person is doing whatever they are doing and why you are behaving the way you are behaving, because you guys are hurt by whatever is happening or whatever happened. It doesn't mean that you have to behave like an asshole the way they are behaving like an asshole, so that you can do this tit for tat. This tit for tat energy is not going to help any one of you to go anywhere in your life. So it's better for you to have compassionate kind of energy, at least for yourself. Don't punish yourselves, don't be so hard on yourselves. I'm talking to both of you here, but mostly you, Aries. If you are trying to do this tit for tat energy, trying to be happy, it's not going to work out. You have to forgive this person, this situation, yourself, and you have to stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being like an asshole here. At least don't hurt yourself, at least don't punish yourself for whatever happened in the past. You learned your lesson, you have to move on, and to move on you have to accept the situation for what it is, accept your energies, your feelings, accept the person that you dealt with for who they are, and have a compassionate forgiveness kind of energy. I'm not saying just forgive the person for what they did with you if they did something horribly wrong. I am just saying just don't punish yourself for whatever happened, and start moving ahead in the direction of growth and happiness. Let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then take it as a guidance for whatever you are planning to do in that direction. Okay. And I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and then pause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Yep, let's see. So the answer to your question is listen to your intuition, which means you already know the answer, but you might be trying to get the answer from the universe again and again and again, even if you know the answer. And that's why you are feeling lost and confused. Just it's this is the simple meaning, but if you want me to read, here it is. When you pull this card, you already know the answer that you are looking for. It is calling you to develop and nurture your intuition. What answers lie within. This is also one of the cards that might come up if you keep asking the same question over and over. So you already know the answer. Stick to the reality and the truth of the situation instead of going in the la la land. That's the truth here. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.